Hey guys, this is Joby the Gamer here, back with you with another Spintires video. This one's Blackwater Raceway, and I'm going to be showing you guys this track and a couple different trucks. And at the end I'll show you guys, it's not really, it's more of an unrealistic truck that I'm just fun to mess around in. I just want to show you guys this track because I think it's pretty fun to go on, especially with people who, just an hour before I started making this video, I was playing online with another kid, playing this on multiplayer on Spintires, and I think this map is really fun, and I just want to show you guys. So you just hit these big jumps like this, but if you didn't know, this is one of the pre-runner cars, because you kind of have to have a fast car in this game to make these jumps, because they may not seem very big, but most cars in Spintires can't go as fast as they need you to make them go over these jumps, or go through this water. As you can see, I'm just flooring it way through the water. Most cars would have to just slow down, go trickle speed through the water, but these are more like the kind of like race cars, race trucks, so they go extremely fast. I hit these jumps and clear them. It's a lot easier, and you can just floor it right here through the water. And if you look down there, it also has 64,000 damage, which is I'm not even gonna damage my car that much anyway. And I already turned it off damaged anyway. So if I do get damage, it won't even happen. Or it'll show it up, but it won't actually. I won't actually get physical damage. But I like this track though because some of these jumps are pretty fun because you hop over water, which I think is kind of cool. There's always little whoops like that with water. Sometimes if you go with these kind of cars that I've picked, because they're all made from about the same design and the same gearbox and everything, is that sometimes they'll lag out, or kind of not lag out, but they'll get a little finicky. They'll just gas down, just kind of bog down and just lose it. But you can switch it and put it into high, and then it'll just plow right through everything. And then you can switch it back to automatic again, because it's a little faster than automatic. Oh yeah, look at that, saved it. Did not have to reset this time, that's great. But come over this little final jump right here, and we're back. Now I'll switch to a different car, different truck. These are all made from about the same person, they all have about the same gearboxes and everything, so let's change truck. We'll go in this one. We'll add the tire in the back, change the wheels, tire in the back. So this is a little different truck. This is Dodge. They're all pre-runners though. They're all purpose built for kind of racing, As you see, it's like a stripped chassis. And it's there actually is no bed in the truck. It's just tube bed. Just the truck fenders put it back on to make it look more like a truck, kind of like a trophy truck, where it's just it's not even a truck at all. It's just the body of a truck somewhat. Yeah, this car has a lot of oversteer. So best thing to do to fix the oversteer is to put the differential off, so you can slide the back wheels down. So you can go. But I'm gonna keep it on until I have to turn around or do some tight turns, because I'm not the best at handling these cars and stuff. So you hit these little whoops, which is pretty fun. We're coming back up some of the bigger jumps here. I really like this game too, because a lot of the designers, especially the ones who make these maps for racing, really put time into these maps. In every different, if you hit the jump in a little bit different ways, you can look at the top of these jumps and they're all it's not all the same height, it's all different. So if you hit these jumps like that, my nose kind of turned a little sideways as I was going up too, but I was turning sideways, right here. There's little indent marks where a truck would come through, but if you hit that somewhat on one side and on the other, you can also turn you around spin you. And that's kind of how I almost fell too. And that jump's a little bit easier though because it's pretty flat, but these cars have a lot of speed though, so sometimes they end up just going a little nose high and just hitting, just ingoing it front wheels. But these cars are plenty strong to handle it. I can definitely handle it. Even though I turned off the ambulance, so it's not going to be affected. See, I can put it into high, so it just keeps just pulling right through the water. Even though the fastest way to go through that water is to go on the sides, but I couldn't, whatever. I kind of like seeing the water splash around. Let's final jump again. Look at that. Get a lot of air off these trucks. We'll go to this one, yeah. Metal Militia. Pretty cool truck too. Same thing. And we'll just keep we won't put the tires in the back, we'll just keep there. If you guys haven't seen this game, like Spintires, it used to not have any Steam Workshop, but now people actually incorporate Steam Workshop into it, so now it's actually, you can get all these mods. They're not like the certified mods or whatever you want to call that, because there's only a couple that are certified, but you can get all these on the Steam Workshop. So it's not going to like crash your game or anything or mess it up or anything, unless it tells you you need like another supportive mod or anything like that. But yeah, so as you see, some of these they kind of bog down a little bit, but that one actually cleared that jump really nicely and smooth. But yeah, the Steam Workshop, I think it's really nice to have, but one thing I hate about Steam Workshop, well, just for Spintires really, is that there's no maps. There's no maps on the Steam Workshop. And that's really kind of irritating, because these maps I'm playing on right now, I know it's actually really easy to install maps too, but some people don't really want to learn how to, or just don't want to in general. And they just, they're like, oh, whatever, I'll just play the normal maps. But these maps right here I'm playing, like, there's a huge community on Spintires that make maps. And that jump was freaking sick. I landed that like perfectly. But like this map, you have to go to the website, you download it, then you have to unzip the file and move the file to a certain area in the Spintires like folder and all that. But if they just added them onto the Steam Workshop, you could just download them and play them, just like as you would have like City Skylines, where you can download mods and you can download maps as well. And the maps really, they just enhance the game. Some people, this game used to be like just for like trucking, or like it's like logging simulator kind of, but it's really grown, and like I think the company should just be like, yeah, let's let the maps come on the Steam community, because all it is just making more people come and play this game. It's a wonderful game. People today are still making mods like this. Like this truck was probably made less than 6 months ago on the Steam Workshop. And this track's a little older. It's been out for a little bit, but everything on these is really nice and detailed. And there's tons of different variety of maps for anything. Even if you want to still do logging, there's still logging stuff too. And we'll just change into this McLaren, this little monster truck I decided to put in at the end. And we'll see if there's any cool things in here we can add onto it. Nope, absolutely nothing, so let's just set off. This is a little different though. This is a lot different. I think it's funny though, because when I speed up, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but like, you can definitely see it. It just sags to the back. I think it's kind of funny to see, but no, you need to go. Yeah, this isn't as fast as the other one, but I think it's hilarious though. It just like squats in the back. But you can still get some around this. And, like the suspension's, it's really meant for huge jumps like this if you hit it, because this soaks anything up. Like, oh god dang it, it'll soak anything up. And let's return back to the garage real quick, and we'll just turn around. We'll continue back on where we just went. Oh my, really? That's just messed up. Come on. That's really just messed up. Come on. I'm gonna back it out of here. So I don't even risk doing that. Oh, really stupid little thing. You know, this is the only truck I've had trouble with where, like, it kind of has, like, some jittery physics like that, where kind of, like, it just doesn't really make sense when you hit items and stuff, or little jumps or hits, and it just messes you around. Like, those other trucks and all were just, like, you know, they would work as expected, as you would think they were, you know, hit a little jump this, but this one's a little bit more unexpected, but it still, you know, has its own fun thing. The one thing I don't really like about this truck is I wish it just be faster, you know, just like, because, like, this junk, you know, obviously this truck's not supposed to be realistic, you know, unless someone really thought this would be realistic and made, like, a McLaren monster truck, but I think it should be just a little faster, you know, like maybe as fast as those other trucks, so that you can hit it with the same and land them all. Because, like, right there I went a little short, but the suspension's, like, great, so it just soaks it up anyway. And obviously these huge tires and the big motor, I can just plow right through that water, as you just saw. I didn't even want to go through the sides, because it just doesn't matter. And this thing has a lot of oversteer. I can just turn it like that, and it doesn't even turn that much, but that may be because its size, it's just massive in general. But, like, look at that, I just hit that jump and I kind of messed up. I just cased it, and it just soaks it up and just keeps going. And this truck, like, no, I guess it's not called a truck. Just doesn't stop and just keeps going. We'll see how it handles the big jump, but it's definitely not going to clear it. It may, but I don't think it will. It may come close. Oh, it did come kind of close. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dang it. Let's just... I guess I'll go backwards. I'll go backwards, back where we kind of fell off of there. And that'd be kind of cool to go see how this track flows backwards. You know, because some tracks are really fun backwards and some aren't. Like that Project X track that I did a little while ago. It does not work backwards. It does, I guess, but it's not the best. But this one seems pretty good backwards. Besides for that, every single jump you hit, like the one we hit back there, was supposed to be for the other way, of course. But don't flip. This car's a little uncontrollable because it's just massive oversteer, but it's just from on. Go really slow in the corners to make sure you don't just like plow into a tree or anything like that. It's just irritating. You just lose all your speed and momentum. See the gun coming up to the face of the jump. Oh god. Oh god. Dang it. You know what? Let's just do that again. Let's just go and do it the normal way. And hopefully finish a lap with this. Just running this track will not work with this truck. This truck's just a little different than the other trucks. And maybe at the end we'll take one of the other trucks backwards and see how that goes, because they're a little bit easier to ride, and, you know, they can handle that stuff a little easier. Hopefully it won't flip like this one, or just like get stuck in a wheelie. See, I'm like cutting it back. Oh no. Oh my god. Yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna drive that one anymore. Sorry guys, but it's just crazy. I'm gonna go back to the trucks, change my truck. I'm not gonna go on this one, sorry. I'm just gonna go to the one over here. I like this Metal Militia one, like the older F-150. I think it looks the best, and it's not. I think it's a little nicer. And I was on the other track, and I think this one's a little bit it can handle a little bit more heavy impacts on the nose, as in like that Raptor would not. It's more the Raptor also like the Raptor goes, they'll hit a jump and it's usually goes a little too heavy on the nose and just like dips its nose down a little bit, but like significantly, so that's not the best way of landing it, as you would want to land like all fours really, but that one doesn't really do it. This one lands a little bit easier and a little bit straighter and better, but they're both pretty easy to control. Sometimes they have a little bit of oversteer, but it's a lot better. It's a lot better than that monster truck. I can kind of give the throttle, but it also, as you see, it kind of like bogs down a little bit. But once you get into like third gear, this thing picks up and it goes pretty fast. Like getting there off these little jumps and stuff. Let's see, here at the back of the film. See what I'm saying? How I was like stuck a wheelie, but right there it picks up a lot of speed. It's kind of complicated driving this course backwards. That's pretty good landing right there. Just clips it a little bit. Come on. Oh yeah. One turn around. Yeah, that's it. It doesn't really work backwards, but before that part, the track was working pretty good. So yeah, that's a overview of the Blackwater Raceway. And if you guys want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you guys want to see. If it's spin tires,